With you there. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm John, and this is Dan, and my wife Jo is out here somewhere. Anyway, happy Memorial Day, and want to thank any of you folks for your service, and also kind of dedicate today to all those that kind of went ahead and gave up their lives for a lot of the freedoms that we have. So I want to we'll start out with that, and yeah, it just feels good, good to be here. And if it's too hot or too cold, you can move accordingly, or too loud or too soft, you can move accordingly. And so anyway, thanks for stopping by. This is my first time singing in front of real people since I think Dano and I did February of last year in Key West. Was our last gig. Hi, Don Fisher. Yeah, there you go. One's got the sun, one's got the shades. Show of your life, huh? Anyway, and all you folks there in Facebook land and YouTube land, all over the place, hello. Welcome to Trempealeau, to our house and our deck here, looking out over the river on a great, great day. We're going to start with a song that we both really like. It's written by a lady named Kate Wolf, who's no longer with us. But it's called Across the Great Divide. I've been walking in my sleep, counting trouble instead of counting sheep. Where the years went, I can't say. I just turned around and be gone away. I've been sifting through the layers, dusty books, faded papers. They tell the story I used to know. It was one that happened so long ago. He's gone away, and yesterday, now I find myself on the mountainside, where the rivers change direction across the great divide. Well, I heard the owl calling as the night was softly falling. Asked a question and I replied, now he's gone across the borderline. He's gone away, and yesterday, now I find myself on the mountainside, where the rivers change direction across the great divide. Finest hour that I have seen is the one that comes between edge of night and the break of day. That's when the darkness rolls away. He's gone away, and yesterday, now I find myself on the mountainside, where the rivers change direction across the great divide. He's gone away, and yesterday, now I find myself on the mountainside, where the rivers change direction across the great divide. Gracias, everybody. That's kind of our great divide over there, kind of the river or something like that. But yeah, how's it sound out there? Okay, too loud, too soft, not too bad. We're doing the best we can. We'll try to get it all.
Do we look all right?
Hey, Lisi, where's Elise at? You want to come up and sing this one with us?
Everybody looks a year older to me.
That's nice. You didn't say 2 years or 3 years or something.
You don't look that way.
Oh, geez, we got some friends online we want to say hi to. Steve and Heather, where are you guys? They must be somewhere exotic.
Exotic,
yeah. Anyway, good to see you guys. And Laurel Rizzo from California. Hi, Laurel. Good to see that you're here. And Susan Knight, a good friend from Larry Fest, and Leo Leones is somewhere. Robert Worth, good friend from West Virginia. And good to see you, Robert. Janice Rorik from California, a former student, and Sharon Gehring from East Texas. So anyway, people from all over tuning in as we speak here. Okay, guys, here's a brand new song. Excuse me for having to read a few lyrics. I've written several songs this year, and just because I'm not singing out, I don't take the time to memorize them. I guess just go on to the next one. But anyway, so I better do it before there's a train here. So
Keep it one, Jonathan.
what's that?
You keep it one.
Keep yeah. Anyway, it's a song that I wrote in a class that was held by a great friend from Ireland, John Spillane, a wonderful singer-songwriter, and he was doing these. Like the month of March, month of April, every Tuesday, maybe 10 people got together from all over the place, a lot of Americans and Irish people, and we would just write. And he told us to write about place, and I thought, I've never really written a song about Trempealeau. And so here it is. It's called Trempealeau. If I were a painter true, I'd paint a picture postcard of you, nestle along the river bend, my tried and true familiar friend. And if I were a singer clear, I'd raise a melody for all to hear. The swans and swallows would all come round to Trempealeau, our little town. Trempealeau, Trempealeau, my jewel along this winding river road, from the banks of the mighty Mississippi up to the limestone bluff top ridge. I'm proud to call you home, my home sweet Trempealeau. And if I were a weaver fair, I'd weave a tapestry so fine and rare, a quilt of oak and cedar hues, shining brilliant in the morning dew. And if I were a poet divine, from the eyes of God these lines I'd write. I'm delighted with my work of art below. Put a frame around her, little Trempealeau, 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 my jewel along this winding river road, up to the limestone bluff top ridge, from the banks of the mighty Mississippi. I'm proud to call you home, my home sweet Trempealeau. Trempealeau, oh Trempealeau, You know me well as good friends go. My deepest secrets I've shared with you, whispered them all upon your streets and avenues. So let the seasons come and go, from summer lilies to winter snow. Here I'll stay till I take my leave. May my spirit soar upon an eagle's wings over Trempolo, Trempolo, my jewel along this winding river road, from the banks of the mighty Mississippi up to the limestone bluff-top ridges. I'm proud to call you home, my home sweet Trempolo, 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 Trempolo. Welcome to Trempolo, everybody. Welcome to Trempolo. Yep. Anyway, yeah, it's great to see a nice mix of neighbors up and down the neighborhood here, and some good friends from around, and even all the way up from Minneapolis. A handful over there. Thank you guys for coming down the river today. Yeah, so we're going to do a song here that Dan sings with his bluegrass band, who hasn't had a chance to play much either. Joe's got a few people. Oh, my sister Betty from Iowa is there. Hi, Betty. Good to see you. And Herb Schlater. I think Herb lives over in
Herb's down in
Virginia, I think.
No, that's Herb from Chicago.
Oh, wrong Herb.
Herb.
Wrong spice, I guess. No. Herb or Herb, you know. Hey, Herb. Anyway,
Herb.
And Al McMean, a wonderful guitar player. Hi, Al. Long time no see. And Matt Stone, one of my favorite songwriters that I work with in my classes, from California. And Mr. Tom Madden from Colorado. And thanks, Tom, for tuning in. So yeah, we're gonna do a little bluegrassy song here. It's called "Love Someone Like Dan O."
Send us out to the Martins up there. Sorry for intruding for a couple hours. Well, that dancing moon out on the water, do you feel inclined romantically? Now if you do, I think you ought to love someone like me. Well, there ain't no place you should be going. There ain't no need for you to leave, 'cause it's a lover's night and the stars are showing for you to love someone like me. Someone else might try and bind you, but my love will set you free. And if your heart has got a mind to, you could love someone like me. Now you don't need love to get good loving. You don't need me to set you free. Oh, but if you do, I think you ought to love someone like me. Yeah, but someone else might try and bind you, but my love will set you free. And if your heart has got a mind to, you could love someone like me. Dancing moon out on the water. Do you feel inclined romantically? If you do, I think you ought to love someone like me. You could love someone like me.
Nice picking, Daniel. Very, very nice.
Nice singing,
He's going to
Lisa.
go sit down for a minute and get back up in a little bit.
What a beautiful way to start playing live again, huh, John?
Yeah, maybe I'm only ever going to play in my backyard again. Why would you go anywhere else?
See you next Sunday.
Okay. Yeah, so when the pandemic first hit last year, about a month into it, I could see, ooh, this might be a long haul. and so I kind of had to tell myself, I need to be on good behavior with Joel. I'm going to be home all the time, and I'm usually gone half the time. Anyway, so here's a little song I send out to you and your sweetheart. And I guess because you're here together, you got through it somehow. So anyway. When an act of God knocks upon your door, when it's not safe to walk downtown to your local grocery store, when you're stuck around the clock with your sweetheart, I pray you've got the kind of stuff forever is made of. I pray you've got good hunkered love. Hunkered love. Hunkered love. It's the kind you want when you're cooped up, when the weeks turn into years. If they close the whole damn world down, and there's only one, I thank God I found you, my true hunkered love. When all this stay-at-home stuff's gone on for far too long, when your dog and you have sung along all of John Prine's song, that's when you'll know if you chose right. And the one there by your side, they're not reaching for their gun. Oh, because you've got good hunkered love. When you find that you can't hide anywhere in your double wide, and the only place that you can turn is to the hunkered love that you ever earned. Pick it now. See. So when your list of things to do have all been done, you planted a garden, you cleaned the gutters, you grew a beard and shaved it off. When you can't go out to your local pub, sing karaoke with all your buds, then it's time to close the curtains and snuggle up with your one and only true hunkered love. With your one and only true hunkered love. You know, if you're going to sing a song about hunkered love, it's got to be country music, you know. And, so there you go, a little hunkered love there. Yeah. Kind of hear a train every now and then. I hear one on the other side. So if a train goes by, we just keep on plowing ahead, and whether you can hear or not. And I don't know about people at home, but yeah. So what we're doing here, Dan and I are going to do a few more songs for you, and then we're just really not a break at all. We're just going to get Lacey and Tim up here to do a set for you, and then Dan and I will get back up here for a final set. And you can come and go as much as you want. Oh, I want to say hi to a few people and virtual land. Ty, Allie, Summer Day, and Tanner and Sailor, our kids and grandkids. Hi, you guys, love you. I wish you were here. Pat Sebranek, which makes me think of his beautiful, wonderful daughter, Julie, whose birthday is today. Also want to say hi to Maxine and Ron, really great friends, and David and Leanie. How are you guys doing? But we're going to sing happy birthday to Julie Sebranek out there.
My cousin Julie.
Dan's cousin, why don't you lead us in there?
All right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Julie. One of my favorite cousins.
Yeah, my favorite cousin.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Julie. Okay. Okay, well, you all know in the neighborhood especially that up in our big pines there, we have a pair of bald eagles that have been there now, I think maybe 5 years, something like that. And they've had a couple years of successful and a couple years of not successful, having babies, eaglets. But they do have one eaglet in there now that we know of, that we've seen. So you're probably going to see eagles coming and going as the day goes on here. So, but here's a little song that shortly after they showed up here, yeah, I just felt real kind of honored. I wasn't quite sure, how's this going to work out? You know, are they really going to be able to be in town like this? And are they going to tolerate us going in and out of the house and Joe cutting the grass? I'd like to say I cut the grass, but I don't cut the grass, Joe. We have that zero turning thing, and I just can't get it, you know. And that's my excuse anyway. I'm sticking to it.
You should try it sometime.
Anyway, so this is it's called The Medicine, and
I know it's hard.
Was the crack of dawn, something woke me up. Some fierce kind of racket somewhere high up above. So I put on my boots and I stepped outside. There was a murder of crows circling around our twin white pines. So I took a step back, and there high in the tree sat a pair of bald eagles building a nest, staring down on me. Then out of the west came a good warm breeze, and a white-tail feather floated down and landed at my feet. Every now and then you get a little sign, a tap on the shoulder from the great divine. You don't ask why, you just begin to believe in the medicine. medicine. So I took that feather and I bowed my thanks to the eagles and the pines, and then I walked on back inside. And I called the shaman. I asked, what does it mean? He said, it's an omen, a blessing, son, some kind of powerful thing. He said, it's an honor when they choose your place. They say when the eagle shows up, they bring the state of grace. Somewhere along the path, we did something right. Now it's time to walk the spirit road between the earth and sky. Every now and then, you get a little sign, a little kiss on the brow from the great divine. You don't ask why, you just begin to believe in the medicine. North and south, east and west, spread your wings, go on, spread the medicine. Over hills and valleys, creeks and rivers wide, to the Standing Rock tribe, bring on the healing time. Touch on the shoulder from the great divine. You don't ask why, you just begin to breathe in, to trust in, to walk in, to believe in the medicine. Yeah, the medicine, big medicine, yeah, the medicine, yeah, the medicine, There you go, Eagles. I was hoping they wouldn't fly down during that song and drop a package on somebody, but it's happened to Joe before. I got a picture of Joe with one of them hit her in on her hair, and it just came down, and she felt very honored, didn't you, JoJo? I mean, it's like, well, maybe not exactly that. Yeah. It's a pretty cool story, though, guys. You know, when we first moved to Trempealeau here, almost 40 years ago, there were hardly any eagles. It was kind of rare, and right now, when I set up my scope here sometimes to watch the eagles, we can see a nest over by that bridge. We see a nest straight over there. We see a nest down there, and from up here, I can see 2 nests down. And just in the late 60s, there were almost none. So it's a great thing when we clean up things. Nature kind of has a way of coming back. So that's one of the reasons I love to sing that song for that reason too. Hey, got to say hi to a few more people. Thomas and Gail Chapman, great friends from Texas. Joe and I have been to festivals with them, and great people. Dan, you remember Thomas from Rice Fest? Yeah. And Dickie Stewart from Colorado, good friend of ours. Here comes a train. We might as well just talk while the train is going. Bob McDonald. Yeah, Tina Rader. Tina and Ricky there and Earlene from California. How are you guys? Matt Stone. Yeah, Matt. Good to see you last night. And Chris Coons. Thanks for stopping in, Chris.
You get a glimpse of behind the scenes with Joe there.
We came on this one.
Three.
If you needed me.
Yeah, three.
Okay, we're going to sing a song written by a wonderful Texas songwriter, Towns Van Zandt, who is no longer with us, but was a wonderful songwriter. And this is one of the first years in 30 years that I've been home on Memorial Day weekend. I always go to a festival down in Texas called the Kerrville Folk Festival. And back in the day, Towns Van Zandt used to play there and stuff, so get in tune here a little better.
Want to wait till the train's done, John?
Should we wait?
Might as well. What? Good. Yeah. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain? And if you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the seas for to ease your pain. Well, the night's forlorn and the morning's born, and the morning's born with the lights of love. And you'll miss sunrise if you close your eyes. That would break my heart in two. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain? And if you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the seas for to ease your pain. Baby's with me now, since I showed her how to lay her lily hand in mine. Who would ill agree she's a sight to see, a treasure for the poor to find. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain? And if you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the seas for to ease your pain. Would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain? Help us. And if you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the seas for to ease your pain. I would swim the seas for to ease your pain. I love that song. I just love that song.
I do too. There's certain songs you can sing like every day, and that's one of them. And yep. We're gonna do two more, and then we're gonna get Tim and Lisa right up here. So here, I don't know where to. I think capo 2 on this, Daniel.
What I play on this? One of those we should have gone to. So you play what?
This is another new song that I wrote during the pandemic, and I wrote it right before the elections, and I could have written it today. Kind of feel the same, and anyway, it's called My Name is America. My name is America. I live between two oceans blue, and as nations go, I'm a child who is sadly now torn in two. And I was born out of a dream, and for that dream I'm on my knees tonight, for they're shouting on the left and right. I could use some help to mend this great divide. Oh, help me heal these wounds I feel. Please help me heal from these wounds I feel. It's not the first time I've been torn. The bloody redcoats shot and drove the natives from their homes. Then the flood of immigrants all came round in hopes of 40 acres, a mule and plow, and the right to speak their truth out loud. Oh, help me heal these wounds I feel. Please help me heal from these wounds I feel. Then it was the blue and gray, the north and south, spilling blood over slavery, leaving a scar centuries deep. Now they're still marching up and down my street. My name is America. I'm wounded, but I'm not down yet. I am still the great experiment. I was born from hope and tears and sweat, and I hold to that hope with every breath. Oh, help me heal these wounds I feel. Please help me heal from these wounds I feel. Oh, help me heal these wounds I feel. Please help me heal from these wounds I feel. My name is America. Yeah. Yeah. How's everybody doing out there? Y'all kind of good? Most people got some shade. I thought we'd have a few more sun worshipers, but, maybe not. And anyway, we want to say hi to a couple people. We'll do one more song and get Tim and Lisa up here. I want to say hi to our good friend Deb Ward, who's down in St. Louis, and Barb Cesario. Is Barb around here, or is she over in Indiana?
She's either in Indiana or Florida. I'm not sure. Hey, Barb and Greg.
Yeah, and Joanne Martin, a good friend from South Carolina, used to be around here. And Penelope from Santa Barbara. Hi, Penelope. and Jim Canales, a radio guy from Stevens Point. Did you know Jim Canales? There, Mike did a radio show like you, and Susan Haynes, Joe's sister from Louisiana, Baton Rouge. So anyway, thanks, JoJo. JoJo's my Vanna White, and I call her Vanna around house. I guess we should mention, too, for people at home, if you do want to give a donation that goes to Lisa and Tim and us a little bit, and sound and everything, that's great. And there's a couple baskets around. If people here want to give a donation, that's accepted but not necessary. So we're going to do a little bluegrassy kind of song here. And then we're going to, and if anybody's really busting for a pee, as they say in Ireland, you go through the kitchen there. That's just how they say it over there. So, Lisa, come up and sing with us on this, too. Big hand for Lisa, everybody. She's going to sing this one.
How is it true that I lost you? Am I not the only one after all? There's pain and sorrow, darling, think of what you've done. Well, heart to heart, girl, how I need you, like the flower needs the dew. And loving you now, that's been my life, but I can't believe we're through. Well, is it true that I lost you? Am I not the only one after all? This pain and sorrow, darling, think of what you've done. I'll go back to old Virginia, where those mountains meet the sky. It was there I learned to love you. Now I'll stay until I die. Is it true that I lost you? Am I not the only one after all? This pain and sorrow, darling, think of what you've done. Here we go. Colorado, where those mountains meet the sky. It was there I learned to love you. Now I'll stay there until I die. Is it true that I lost you? Am I not the only one after all? This pain and sorrow, darling, think of what you've done. all this pain and sorrow. Darling, think of what you've done. Yes, darling, think of what you've done.
Nice picking, Dan Sebranek there. Yep. Great picker, Dano. So we're going to get Lisi and Tim up here. Tim, you all set to take those headphones on and come on up here. And yeah, while they're getting in the saddle here, just want to say hi to our new neighbor, Mike Uhas there, and his daughter. Is it Cassie or Casey? Yeah, Cassie. Nice to see you guys there. They moved into the house down here that Roger used to own over here. Hi, Roger. How you guys doing? Yeah. And it's all kind of stays in the neighborhood. But Mike is a wonderful, he loves trains, and he takes great photos standing and also with a little Zoom thing or whatever you call it. And they were riding by here one day. That house was for sale, and his wife Janet happened to be with him that day. And they said, "Oh, we better take a peek at this place." And now they live here. So, and this big music lover used to have a radio show that I played on years ago. So, anyway, welcome to the neighborhood, guys. Be sure to say hi to him. Okay, Tim, you up here ready to kind of go? What can I do with this?
You can leave it.
Yeah, and for those of you people on Facebook and YouTube there, you've heard my daughter Lisi singing in the background for you this whole last year because of COVID. Dan and I we were the only people, Dan and I, that we really saw besides our wives without masks. Even Lisi and Tim, we never, went without masks. But Dan and I would tune up and everything, get all ready, and at the last minute we'd take our masks off and kind of go for that. Yeah, Tim, use it. But anyway, it's a treat to have them. They have a wonderful band. How many of you have heard Crooked Willow before? Yeah, a lot of people. Well, yeah, this is half of them. It depends on what day of the week. Sometimes it's more than half. Sometimes it's less than half even. But yeah, and so it's just a treat to have them on this stage. I should tell people, for those of you at home that are wondering, what is that stone stuff behind us? That's an old shell of a brewery called the Melchoir Brewery. Our dear friend Eddie Allen next door has a wonderful song about it. But it was an old brewery built, I think, 1855 or something like that. And right where we're standing, there are these big caves underneath it. And we are actually standing over the top of one of the shafts, about 30 feet deep of limestone. And it sat here for years, and we put stuff around it, and we were always worried kids were going to get in. And finally, one day, we built a deck over the top of it. And our good friends, a couple friends got married on this stage and stuff. So anyway, without further ado, big hand for Lisi and Tim from Crooked Willow.
Thank you. It's good to be here. And weird to be up in front instead of behind the seats. But we're gonna start out with a song that we do in our band. It's an old-time traditional song called The Cuckoo. Hopefully I don't mess it up. So I just start, right? Gonna build me a log cabin on a mountain so high, so I can see my darling as she goes passing by. Oh, the cuckoo, she's a pretty bird, and she warbles as she flies. And she never sings cuckoo till the 4th day of July. I've gambled in England, and I've gambled down in Spain. I gambled with 5 aces. Now I've gambled my last game. Oh,
cuckoo,
till the 4th day of July. Jack of diamonds, oh Jack of diamonds, I have known you of old. You robbed my poor pockets of silver and gold. Oh, the cuckoo,
oh the cuckoo,
she's a pretty bird,
she's a pretty bird,
and she warbles as she flies, and she never sings cuckoo till the 4th day of July, till the 4th day of July, till the 4th day of July. Thank you. All right. Make sure everything's in tune.
keep them on two.
2. Well, it is nice to be out in front of people. Our band, Crooked Willow's, had a couple, I think 3 actually, in-person shows so far this year, all outside. And we've got a pretty full summer, which we're excited about. It should be fun. We'll be over in Winona, Minnesota next weekend at Prairie Island Campground, and then at El Morro Winery outside of Trempealeau here the day after that on Sunday next weekend. So if you're around, feel free to come and say hello. We're going to do a song next here by Dolly Parton. I'll take a drink of water first. I think El Morro is 2 to 5. Or 1 to 4. One of those two. Maybe it's 1 to 4. I think it's 1 to 4. I can't keep track. All right. This is Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your voice is like a breath of spring, your smile is soft like summer rain. I cannot compete with you, Jolene. He talks about you in his sleep, there's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I could easily understand how you could easily take my man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him just because you can. You could have your choice of men, but I could never love again. He's the this talk with you. My happiness depends on you. Whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him just because you can. Please don't take him just because you can. Thank you. I need to tune now. Tim loves it when I tune the banjo. It is a necessary thing, but anytime I use a capo, it just needs a little attention, you know? Well, no, not many people here relate to that. How many of you play banjo? Yeah, oh, yeah. I'll see it. There's lots of hands up, Tim. People out there don't know. They can't see. Well, my dad mentioned we've got some friends in the audience here, and I want to say a special hello to some friends of ours that are here. I think they traveled the farthest to be here, in fact, all the way from Missouri. Tim's oldest friend, first other kid other than a family member he met when he came to the United States, Mr. Joel Olson and his lovely family are here, and we're really happy to see you guys. We had a really lovely dinner on Thursday. Yeah. Look at that. You get applause too. All right, we're going to do a song by Gillian Welch, one of my favorites. Oh, little red bird, come to my windowsill. Been so lonesome, shaking that morning chill. Oh, little red bird, open your mouth and say, been so lonesome, just about flown away. So long now I've been out in this rain and snow, but winter's come and gone. A little bird told me so. Oh, little bluebird, pearly feather breast, 5 cold nickels, all that I got left. Oh, little bluebird, what am I gonna do? 5 cold nickels ain't gonna see me through. So long now I've been out in this rain and snow, but winter's come and gone. A little bird told me so. Oh, little blackbird on my wire line, dark as trouble in this heart of mine. Oh, little blackbird, sing the worried song, dark as trouble till winter's come and gone. So long now I've been out in this rain and snow, but winter's come and gone. A little bird told me so. So long now I've been out in this rain and snow, but winter's come and gone. A little bird told me so. But winter's come and gone. A little bird told me so. But winter's come and gone. A little bird told me so. Not yet.
Oh, we're not.
No.
Oh, oh.
Don't get too excited there, Tim.
That's cool. I was hoping we were done.
Nope. We got a few more songs left. Tim and I have been playing playing music for a long, long time anyway, but the current band we have, is that me or you?
Did Mike?
This one?
I don't know which one.
I don't know. Our band Crooked Willow has been playing now for I think 8 years, which is kind of weird. But if you haven't been out to see us, we'd love to have you join us for a show here or there. And if you're curious about where we play and when we play, we use Facebook mostly to communicate that kind of stuff. So feel free to check us out there and see where you can find us. We play all of these songs, but with more people. I'm trying to fill in the interesting parts, but I'm not as good at it as Lehigh is. All right, well, we're going to do, Tim's going to sing a song for you now. This is a song from his favorite childhood movie.
4. Robin Hood and Little John running through the forest, talking back and forth what the other had to say. Reminisce of this and that and having such a good time. Oodle-lolly, golly, what a day. Never ever thinking there was danger in the water. They were drinking, they just guzzled it down. Never ever dreaming that a sheriff and his posse was watching them and gathering around. Robin Hood and Little John running through the forest, jumping pheasants, dodging trees and trying to get away. Reminiscing nothing but escaping, finally making it. Oodle-lolly, golly, what a day. 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 Yeah. Thank you.
That's a song by Roger Miller. The song that is best known as the theme song for the Disney Robin Hood movie, which was, I think Tim said, the only VHS they had at their house.
Mom will check you on that.
Oh, the only kids
Sure.
movie you had on
Yes.
VHS? Okay. We had must have really liked Kevin Costner in our house because we had Dances with Wolves and Field of Dreams, I believe, on VHS. Some of the only VHS, the ones you supposed to be the movie, not ones you recorded with the VCR. Well, speaking of Roger Miller, we're going to do another song of his. Feel free to sing along if you know the words. I'm going to guess most of you do. G.
Yeah, the C.
No, G.
But we don't play G, we play C.
Trailer for sale and rent, rooms to let 50 cents. we do that song.
You don't need it. I need it.
I might need to glance at it occasionally. Let's see. Well, we're gonna do just one more song and then bring the real entertainment back up again. Well, the headliners, how's that? I thought we were gonna be the openers and then we were the middlers, I don't know. The middlers. New name. Crooked Middlers. Tim and I have talked for a long time about the fact that at some point we should do a John Smith song because we don't do any of those. And so we worked this up yesterday. And then I looked at Johnny's set list and it wasn't on there, so that was good.
No pressure.
No pressure. Never done this in front of people, but you know, whatever. You count me in.
2, 3, 4.
When my time comes to leave, I want you to know I believe that love goes on and it never dies. So when I'm gone, I will give you a sign, and I will fly across the valley. I will end up in the pine. When you hear a lonesome red song, you will know it's me up on high. So please don't cry when I go. Just break up the fiddle and rise in the bow and sing all night till the morning comes. Send me on my way upon the wings of love, and I will fly across the valley. I will end up in the pine. When you hear a lonesome red song, you will know it's me up on high. So throw my ashes to the cold four winds. Remember my promise to come back again. And on some dark blue day, when your heart is sad, I'll be up there singing from the highest ranch, and I will fly across the valley. I will end up in the pine. When you hear a lonesome red song, you will know it's me up on high. Oh, you will know it's me up on high. Thanks, everybody. Let's bring John and Dan back up here.
The guitars were muted that whole time.
Oh. Last night.
Yeah, you guys, that was great. Thank you. Geez, that was way better than I do it. I love that. Tim, thank you.
I was over there.
That was really- wow, that was
Just looking at their thing, and I'm like,
Hey.
song sounds familiar. Didn't even
Hey,
hear me.
Lucy, stay up. We're going to sing We Got It Right.
Okay.
Another big hand for Lisa and Tim. Wow. I didn't know they worked that song of mine up. They worked it up last night, so I'm very, very, very
I
moved.
think the chords are right. I don't know.
Anyway, yeah, Joe, is anybody we need to say hi to here real quick before we get it going? Let's see.
She didn't ban me. That's okay.
How's everybody doing there? Okay? Yep, feel free to move around if it's too loud or too soft or whatever. We kind of blocking the sound over on this side a little bit, but I think it's okay. So we're going to, first I want to say hi to a few dear friends. Kirk Mann, all the way from Ventura, California, great friend and co-writer. Kelly Jo Daly, Judy's sister, yay! Angie Wilder, where are you guys? We were hoping you were going to come today. Meredith Wilson, hi Meredith, good to see you always. And Jim Gilroy, and Blaze Phelan from Ireland, and Kevin Deedy from Ireland. People from Ireland are tuning in right now. Sláinte, everybody. Yep. Yeah, so I'm going to dedicate this next song to the person I co-wrote the song with. His name is Tom Kimmel, and Tom and I wrote this song some years back when I had a Nashville publishing contract, and he did too with another company, and we co-wrote a handful of songs together. Anyway, Tom's anniversary today to his wife Kat, so happy anniversary, Kat and Tom. And I send this out to any of you couples that maybe it took a couple times to find the right sweetie pie, and that was my case, but yeah. But anyway, Lisa's going to stay up here and sing this one with us too. She's going to sing the next one.
Don't look at
with us
those
too.
clouds off to the west. But
Yeah, we better get singing. It's called We Got It Right This Time. Frost is on the cornfield, pumpkins on the vine, yeah. Candle in the windows, just waiting on the stars to shine. Geese call in the distance, like some choir way up there. The wood is up for winter, and the burley's in the barn. Gonna need an extra blanket. You can feel it in the air. Baby, we got it right this time. Baby, we got it right this time. Ain't no ocean between us, no mountain to climb. Baby, we got it right this time. Oh, baby, we got it right this time. Laughter through a doorway, echoes down the road, closer by the minute, and the minutes slipping by like the tears of jealous angels. You can feel it in the air. Baby, we got it right this time. Baby, we got it right this time. Ain't no ocean between us, no mountain to climb. Baby, we got it right this time. Throw some gravel on this road and call it a highway, yeah. put up a sign and call this a town. Put up a dream and try calling it Sunday. But what do you do when you're living it? Ain't no ocean between us, no mountains to climb. Baby, we got it right this time. Oh, baby, we got it right this time. Got it right this time, yeah. Got it right this time. We got it right, it's rain, but let's hope not this time. Yeah. Happy anniversary, Tom and Kat, and anybody else has got anniversary. What's that? No. Pierce Pettis is doing one. Yeah, our good friend Pierce Pettis will be doing one. Want to say hi to a couple more people. Red Sienna, tail lights blinking. Who's got a red Sienna? Their tail lights are blinking. AKZ 5037. Oh yeah, you got it. Somebody's got it already. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay. Anyway, Tom. Yeah. Hope you guys have a great day today. Okay, it's kind of hard to see my tuner. Oh, some more. Vince Donahue, my cousin from Iowa. Hi, Vince. How are you doing? And Barb, Elise, Barb, and Larry, wherever you guys are at. Hi, guys.
They're probably out on their boat.
Yeah. And Jan, I can't read that. Wassum or Waskin? Oscom, yep. And Bernie Doherty from Ireland, a new friend from my songwriting class. Hey, Bernie, I saw a nice poster. You guys cooking out today there. And our grandson, Seneca Kier, who's up in Canada. And Susan and John Blanchard from, where are they from? Sisters, Oregon. Bend, Oregon, actually. Good to see you guys. John's a guitar maker.
We just probably lost him.
Oh.
Yep, we just lost him. Hold on.
1 second here. Joe's getting our signal back up. Yeah. Guess I don't pay Vanna enough. At least you'll get it all up in line. It's a little song I wrote some years ago. Oh, those are your lights. Thank you for that. And yeah, you know.
I thought.
Yeah. Hey, nice hat. I like that. I like that hat, Chris. Yeah, Dano and Chris and another friend, another
Tim
couple
Tim
played
Kolick.
2 nights at Leo Leone's the other night, and
Yeah.
this was their
and Lisa.
62nd week of doing. Are you done now? Yeah.
Theoretically, we might sneak one in next week. You know. It's 63
Okay,
weeks
Lisa,
in a
you ready?
row, so you just don't want to end the streak. But.
Oh, love can be a messy thing. Oh, make you wanna kick and scream. Oh, love will put you to the test. No, you can't swim and not get wet, so dive on in, take the plunge. If it storms right out the flood, love is not all diamond rings. Love can be a messy thing. Oh, red, now love can be a messy thing. let's roll up your sleeve. You gotta work your garden like Adam and Eve. Oh, love will never let you rest. Love will make you work and sweat. Love is not some lazy bum, pays its due when the day is done. Oh, love stands on its own 2 feet, stumbles up and down your street, scrapes and bruises on its knees. Oh, love can be a messy thing. Oh, so if you feel that it's all too much, just have a little trust that the best is yet to come. Just don't let your heart get so set that love will never be a match. Yeah. Not some paint by number scheme. No, it's more like finger paint, I think. Yeah, it slips and slides across the page, just like wet mascara down a face. Oh, love is not all Valentine's, leaves us black and blue sometimes. Love's not mean, it's just the truth. It only wants what's best for you. Oh, love stands on its own 2 feet, stumbles up and down your street, scrapes and bruises on its knees. Oh, love can be a messy love thing. Stands on its own 2 feet, stumbles up and down your street, scrapes and bruises on its knees. Oh, love can be a messy thing. Whoa. Yeah. I think Paradise with us? Yeah, well, one of the sad things about COVID was losing great songwriter Mr. John Prine, and he was one of the early victims that fell to it. But all of our favorite songwriters, a total American treasure. And this is, I think this might have been one of the first John Prine songs I really heard, and I heard it on Earth Day, I think, one of the first days. And but it's a great song about taking care of things, the land, and stuff like that. And it's called Paradise.
When I was a child, my family would travel down to western Kentucky where my parents were born. There's a backwards old town often remembered so many times that my memories are worn. Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train is hauled it away. Sometimes I travel on down that Green River to the abandoned old prison up by Adrie Hill, where the air smelled like snakes. We'd shoot with our pistols, but empty pop bottles is all we would kill. Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train is hauled away. Now the coal company came with the world's largest shovel, tortured the timber, stripped all the land. Yeah, they dug for their coal till our land was forsaken, wrote it all down as the progress of man. Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train is hauled away. I let my ashes flow down the Green River, let my soul roll on up to the Rochester Dam. I'll be halfway to heaven, the paradise wait, 5 miles away from wherever I am. Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. Yeah, Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away.
Mr. Johnny Prine there, yeah. Okay, let's see, we'll do a couple more here for you before. I don't think we're going to get rain, but I don't know. It's kind of going that way. Don't look that way. You people over there don't see that at all, so it's you're good. We'll let you know last minute.
That's all right. They can jump in their cars pretty quick. We get a...
Yeah. Okay, here's a song we've not played in a while, but first I want to say hi to a couple friends. Ann Ska was listening in her car in California. She's from Paradise, California, one of the towns that got totally burned down and everything, her house, place of employment. But she bounced back with flying colors there. So, hi, Ann. Who else you got there, Joe? Stefan Bauman from Dubuque. Hi, long time no see. Had hosted me for a concert. Sarah Adams, long time no see. Hi, Sarah. And Tom and Jenny Walter from La Crosse area. Hi, guys.
Saw them the other night at Leon Leona's.
Were they there? Yeah. Okay, well, because Father's Day is right around the corner, we probably won't see you before then. Thought I'd sing a song I wrote to my dad, but it could be anybody's dad. I actually have a song called Father's Day, but we're not going to do that one. We're going to do this one instead. Put this on in the kitchen there. That's my dad in the photograph, sitting in a boat with his fishing hat, smiling at me, smiling at life, with a pole in his hand, just waiting for a bite. I remember me and my brother getting up early before all of the others. We were going fishing, just Dad and us, down below the dam. before the sun came up. Now my dad, he smiles at me from above the clouds where the angels sing. Sometimes I feel a little tug on the line. That's my dad on the other side. Well, my dad built pistons down at the factory. He worked like a dog with 10 mouths to feed. But I bet he got a medal when he crossed the pearly gates. And I'm sure he's up there fishing with St. Peter every day. Now my dad, he smiles at me from above the clouds where the angels sing. Sometimes I feel a little tug on the line. That's my dad on the other side. Now I'm all grown up, I got kids of my own. Sometimes I'm a busy guy, always going down the road. But I learned from my dad to save a little time for the ones you love before it all slips by. Now my dad, he smiles at me from above the clouds where the angels sing. Sometimes I feel a little tug on the line. That's my dad on the other side. That's my dad in the photograph, sitting in a boat with his fishing hat, smiling at me, smiling at life, with a pole in his hand, just waiting for a bite. Yeah, that's my dad on the other side. There's Happy Father's Day, you guys. Anybody? Yeah, we got a couple more here for you. Yeah. And I think we're ready. Dan's going to sing an old Texas song here. Bob Wills, right? Is that right or no?
Ernest Tubb, I think.
Ernest Tubb. I like him even better. And what key do we do this in?
Speaking of dads, this was one of the songs I heard my dad play many times.
What key is it in? Just C.
If you want to dance, well, it's a
If you want to dance, we got a whole yard.
3/4 time.
Geez,
dancers.
I hope our Purple Martins come back. We've been lucky. It took us years to get those Purple Martins to stick around. Yeah, they're in there. I can hear them. And they're in the area. Can you hear them? They're not far. Yeah, we love them. They chatty. You walk out the back door in the morning. Oh, they all say hi to you, and they all get chatty and stuff like that. Very, very fun.
Pretty cool, yeah. Okay, ready? Send this out to Eddie too. You might remember this, right? When we dance together, my heart's in disguise. It's a fairyland tale that's come true. When you look at me with those stars in your eyes, I could waltz across Texas with you. Waltz across Texas with you in my arms. Waltz across Texas with you. Like a storybook ending, I'm lost in your charm. I could waltz across Texas with you all day long. my troubles and fear have all looked and gone the minute that you came in view. And with your hand in mine, I could dance on and on. I could waltz across Texas with you. Everybody now. Waltz across Texas with you in my arms. Waltz across Texas with you. Like a storybook ending, I'm lost in your charm. I could waltz across Texas with you. Only on one more time. Texas with you in my arms. Waltz across Texas with you. Like a storybook ending, I'm lost in your charm. And I can waltz across Texas with you.
Waltz across Texas. We're going to do one more. Lisa and Tim, why don't you both come up here? We'll sing a little something to send people on their way. So far, we're okay, but it's looking dark there. So, anyway, thank you, everybody on Facebook land. They're all over the country and Ireland and places. And thank you all the neighbors to come over and other people. And, yeah, and I especially want to thank all of you folks here and all the folks virtually that tuned into Heaven Music during the whole pandemic, all the times we played and the times Dan played. We thank you so much. It just kind of helped our spirits get through. Lisa says, have JoJo come up and sing too. I think, yeah, JoJo's.
They want to see JoJo too.
Yeah, JoJo, come on up and sing with us. Yeah. Come on, JoJo. She's a great singer. She really is. Come on, JoJo. Yeah. Come on, JoJo. Yeah. You got it. Woo! Yeah. Okay, then.
What are we doing?
This land is your land. Then we'll kind of break into a little bit of safe home.
Okay.
Oh, that's not it either.
I think this is a first for me, anyway, to have Joe up here. But,
Anyway, thanks everybody for coming out and fun day. Lisa and Tim, when are you playing next? Anywhere nearby?
Yeah. Saturday at in Winona at Prairie Island Campground.
Oh yeah, Prairie Island Campground. That's going to be fun. We're going to be there
It
camping.
should be fun. And then Sunday at El Morro, right outside of Trumbull Hill.
Yeah, great. How about you, Daniel? Any other gigs you coming up?
no, it's our private wedding next weekend, and then you and I are doing something after that a couple times.
Yeah.
We'll be at Richland Center on this,
Yeah.
whatever, Friday the 17th or something like that.
Yeah, you can find out more about what all these people are doing online. Like go johnsmithmusic.com, and Crooked Willow has a Facebook, and Dan's got a Facebook page, Dan Sebranek.
Yeah, I think I do now.
If you can spell Sebranek, and
Good luck.
yeah.
I have a website too. I was just telling John, maybe it's time to update that now, huh?
I still say Sebranek with a Z, but that's just the way it's always been. So anyway, thanks everybody.
Term of endearment from John.
This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Islands, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream water. Yeah, this land was made for you and me. Well, I was walking that ribbon of highway. I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. Yeah, this land was made for you and me.
This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made.
Sing on there, Lisa.
Then I rambled, I followed my footsteps to the sparkling sands of her diamond deserts, and all around me a voice was sounding, singing this land was made for you and me.
This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me.
Jimmy, you want to sing that next one? Go ahead, Daniel. When the sun came shining and I was out strolling, and the wheat fields were waving and the dust clouds rolling, as the fog was lifting, a voice was chanting, saying this land was made for you and me.
Yeah, this land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me.
As I went walking, I saw a sign there, and on that sign said, no trespassing. But on the other side, it didn't say nothing. Yeah, that sign was made for you and
Help us out.
This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. Yeah, this land was made for you and
Acapella.
This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me.
I said now this
This
land
land was made for you and me.
safe home, safe home, safe home will you go. May the light of the moon smile down on your road. Safe home, safe home, safe home will you go until I next see you. Safe home, one more time, help me. Safe home, safe home, safe home will you go. May the light of the moon smile down on your road. Safe home, safe home, safe home will you go until I next see you. Safe home will you go until I next see you. Safe home will you go. Big hand for Dan Sebranek there, everybody. Daniel, thank you. And Tim and Elise, big hand for Tim and Elise. Yeah, if you want to. do the donation thing you can with those guys. Everybody at Facebook World, thank you for hanging out with us this whole year. And we'll see you sometime other time than that. Anyway, thanks, guys.
Thank you. Thanks, Joe, for singing.